Welcome back to our next episode in the Joe Knows series. I'm Kristen here at Sirius Software, and today I am joined by Joe Chanis. After all, he is the one who knows all about our topic. Joe, thanks for joining us now to share your offset experience particularly, and shed some light on how Control can fix a few of the challenges these businesses face.
Hey Kristen, glad to be here. And offset is certainly something I know very well, having been in the offset world for over 30 years. I'm well aware of some of the unique challenges faced by commercial printers.
Well, I can imagine that as many of these offset shops begin to offer wide format and digitally printed products, that the real challenge lies in maintaining two separate systems to price these very different products.
And that's exactly right. Most shops are well versed in estimating their traditional offset jobs. Many may even be using an estimating program already. Unfortunately, virtually none of those programs are proficient in handling the wide format world.
So Joe, what I understand you're saying is that with Control, you'd only need one system to generate all of your estimates, orders, invoices, regardless of the printing process?
You're right on the money. You already know how we handle the wide format in Control. Let me show you in the program how we handle offset pricing.
Let's take a look at an estimate I've created for some offset flyers. You'll notice in my print type, we've chosen offset flyer. What this allows us to do is predefine the fields, so it will automatically go, when I choose offset flyer, to 8.5/11 sheet size, and we'll choose our standard bond sheet and our paper. If I were to choose an offset letterhead, or business cards, or even digital letterhead or flyer, you can set different parameters to be predefined. Again, we'll stay with our offset flyer. I've chosen 1,000 as our quantity. And again, our finish size 8.5/11. Our standard bond sheets, you have the option to go in and override to a card stock or maybe a one-time purchase for this particular job, and all of these are user-defined. And same with our paper. We've chosen the 2640 matte gloss text for this job, but it could be any of these others, and these will be what you offer in your shop. Now let's take a look at our job parameters. Side 1 is going to be process color, and additionally a spot lamination with a full bleed, and side 2 is going to be 4 color as well with a full bleed. You'll notice side 1, side 2, so we have a 5/4 job. Then we can define what our finishing options are. And we can look, we have bindery, brokered service, die cutting, a number of different areas. I've chosen folding and shrink wrapping, and we'll take a look at folding. And here we've got our finish sheets, 1,000, 8.5/11. And it's folding on the Martiniere auto feed machine, and it's going to be trifold. Again, these fields are defined. It can be the manual feed Martiniere or any piece of equipment that you have in your shop. And then what type of fold is it? Bifold, trifold, Z-fold, gate. These are defined by you. And our folding cost is calculated. Same with our shrink wrapping. It's our shrink master, the shrink wrap film. We're going to do 10 total wraps. It's 100 sheets per wrap. And there's our shrink wrap pricing. Do want to point out with the system, as a default on offset flyers, it goes to our Printmaster GTO 52 2-color press with a maximum sheet size of 14/20. But again, you'll have different presses. You may run it on a Heidelberg GTO 40-inch press. Based on the press we're using, with our maximum sheet size, the system is taking a look at the parent sheets and factoring in what they have to be cut down to for our run size sheets. Additionally, you can simply go in and create or calculate multiple quantities on the job for your clients. So here I'm taking a look at 1,000, 1,500, and 2,500. I'll click on calculate, and momentarily we'll get our total price and unit price on those quantities, and just by clicking our show grid on estimate box, you can print that out on the estimate as well. One last thing I do want to show you is by clicking on our Parts tab, we can see in the system our parts list, our bill of materials. With each selection we made, the system has calculated our plate making, our press run time, our guillotine cutting, right down through our cutting and print labor, as well as our ink costs and our paper costs. And at a glance we can see our total cost on the job, as well as our margin, and then a snapshot of our labor, material, and equipment costs.
That's terrific, Joe. Really gives us a feel for the power of control and being able to handle everything in one place.
Yeah, absolutely, Kristen. Having struggled for many years with how to quickly and accurately generate estimates, to be able to do so for both offset and wide format in one place is an incredible benefit.
That's awesome. If you'd like to see how Control can help your business specifically, schedule a personal demo with us. To get started, call 800-552-1418 or stay on the YouTube channel and look at some of our other videos. Serious Control.